YouTube, there's some changes going around here. Some of you might have noticed them already, but I still wanted to address them and talk about them. Mainly, I'm starting to stream on YouTube. I'm starting to multi-stream, and I don't know what it's going to look like as it goes forward, but with YouTube streaming naturally comes channel memberships and hype chats and things like that, and a lot of people have a couple of questions surrounding that I've seen frequently already, both in my streams as well as just in some of the comments on the YouTube channel, so I want to address this. Yes, Andrew does get 100% of the YouTube ad revenue from the videos. If there are any memberships that happen during the stream or any hype chats that happen on the stream, those are going to go to me. I want to pay people based on the labor that they produce, and so if I'm streaming and Andrew does nothing to produce the labor, I don't think that he should be paid. But we can actually see on the back end if you become a member underneath the stream, or if you give a hype chat underneath the stream, or if you do those things underneath the YouTube video. So for instance, if you go under this video right now and you do any sort of like hype reaction, whatever the money things are on YouTube, that money goes to the editor of the YouTube channel. I'm going to take none of that. That's not going to change. So I just want to keep that clear, and I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware, because I know that, you know, everybody's always looking at the content creator for when they're eventually going to get greedy and money hungry and fuck up. You'll see it. It's called Raid Shadow Legends, and if things keep going downhill money-wise, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe. I don't know. Am I kidding? And the second question I've been getting a lot is, why? Why am I now starting to stream on YouTube? Why am I now starting to multi-stream when I've been fairly critical of it in the past? Is it because of that one Charlie Boy's critical video of him getting $80,000 on one stream VOD? No, I mean, yes, but no. But I mean, I don't expect to make something like that at all. But it is about the VODs. It's not about the money that the VODs might make. Don't get me wrong. I do want to increase revenue streams and things like that, especially if they're just super easy. But it's because nobody watches the Twitch VODs. Nobody watches a VOD on Twitch. After 2 months, they disappear. I have a VOD channel. You probably don't even know that. I have a channel that's uploaded a majority of the VODs over the last few months, but nobody cares about it. And so people constantly ask, hey, when you did this stream, where did this thing happen? And so I want a place for them to live. And YouTube has a new system now where they actually have a separate tab on your YouTube channel for your past live streams. They used to just upload into the video section, but now they're in their own live section, and they get pushed in the algorithm differently, and they're considered different, just like shorts. You might like my YouTube content, but you might not like my shorts content, but that doesn't necessarily hurt you seeing my actual YouTube content in your feed. And it's the same way with live streams as far as I'm aware, where you might get recommended some live streams, not be interested in it, but you'll still get shared my actual videos. And my videos are also just all cuts of my live stream. You know this, but either way, it's allowing for the VODs to be stored there. Also, watching on YouTube is just way better if all you care about is watching. If all you care about is sitting down and having the stream on, it's better to watch on YouTube. You can see the chat on screen, and you can rewind if you miss something. You don't get hit with 3 minutes of ads every single hour that are completely unskippable and make you feel like you're missing out on what's going on. So what I've been recommending people do is, if they're watching on Twitch and they're unsubbed and they're about to get a 3-minute ad break, open up the YouTube channel. Keep the Twitch channel open so you can, you know, throw me a half a penny or whatever the fuck for the ad revenue. But just go watch the YouTube channel and just open up the other stream, and it helps out. And also, when I did my first few live streams, there were on YouTube, there were a number of people, like a noticeable number of people that said, I'm glad you're streaming on YouTube. Twitch is blocked at my office. So I'm literally giving people an avenue that they can watch my content while at work because they want to watch, they want to support, but they can't. So to those people, hey. And now for the major negative. The YouTube chatting system. It just sucks. I don't know what it is that makes it so terrible. Like, I have some theories and I could go into all the nuances of it, but you don't care. The YouTube chat does not feel good to use as a user, and it's very difficult for me as a streamer to maintain both chats. I have to read things differently, because if somebody says like, hey, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? And I just say chocolate, the other chat that didn't come from, they might not know what the heck that means. And yes, there is, you can actually use this extension. It's called Truffle. Hold on, let me go to this scene real quick. It's called Truffle, and it's just a Twitch or a browser extension. And if you're on Twitch or YouTube, it combines the chat. And then also, if I'm live and you're watching a YouTube video, it'll look like this, and this feed is actually playing a muted version of my stream that encourages you to come over. No, I didn't do this entire video because I saw Ludwig's video on it, okay? I actually started multi-streaming before he even started the video, okay? I'm just using him as an example. I took the screenshot during it because I noticed that he was live during it. Anyways, So there is truffle if you want to make things a little bit better. But like I said, the YouTube chatting experience is terrible. And on Monday, during Slay the Streamer, because YouTube chat can't participate in the voting for cards, I just turned it off altogether to eliminate confusion. I kind of liked having no YouTube chat on. And again, it's not a hatred at the YouTube viewers at all. There were a large number of people that were coming over from YouTube and saying, hey, saw you were live on YouTube, wanted to join the chat. And I think that might be the way to go. I don't know what I want to do with it. And that's the big takeaway from this is I don't have a solid plan of how the YouTube streams are going to look going forward, but I know that I want to do them for the various reasons that I've said. It seems like it's just a win-win for my content to forever live here, for you guys to have more content to be able to consume at your leisure, because the one thing that the YouTube audience has said that they want more of is content. So, hey, there's going to be a bunch of content, and I might even be talking about next week on my live stream on Monday about some changes to the actual live stream and about how there might be more content. So keep tuned, stay tuned, suck my balls. Anyways, and the final thing I want to talk about is where is the general content of the channel right now? Because it feels like we're coasting a little bit, right? And I am. I genuinely am. I think that right now I want to maintain that I am the Slay the Spire guy, so that when Slay the Spire 2 comes out, everything's going to go crazy. And I do have some collabs planned in the near future. There's a certain Virginian voice actor man that I'm going to be doing a coaching thing with, and then he has a challenge, and if he doesn't complete the challenge in a certain amount of time, I actually get punished, because then it says that I'm a bad coach and didn't teach him well. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be around Valentine's Day. But yeah, I've got a couple of things planned in the pipeline, and I'm dishing out stupid amounts of little stream gadgets and widgets. Like, look at this. Hold on, I want to show you this. This is what I came up with at the end of the stream today. It's just a little widget that was made by this person that I found. It's made by this person. You can go to their GitHub and download this entire thing, but it's a little receipt that shows when chat that happens. And then I also got this other thing that when a hype train happens, which if you're only on YouTube, you might not even know what a hype train is. But look, when a hype train happens, watch. I become a train. I become a train. I don't know. It's just something silly and goofy and less intrusive than the other alerts previously, because I agree that they were a little bit much. But either way, yeah, I'm doing a lot of things. I got a lot of things in the pipeline. But as for like the actual content coming out, I've like on YouTube and things like that, I do feel like I'm coasting just a little bit. But I think the coasting is kind of fine when you're a daily uploader, when you don't need to always have the newest and biggest and baddest and best thing coming out all the time. Like, I think that mindset can just drive you off an inevitable metaphorical cliff where you just burn yourself out. And I've felt burnout many times over the years, and I'm continuing to take steps to make sure that I don't burn myself out, because that's like kind of the worst nightmare in this industry. But I'm feeling good. I think that I've got some ideas of how I want to take this year and change it up. Usually January, the end of January is like the new year for me in terms of content progression, because I'm doing like subathons and stuff in January. So yeah, look forward to that. Again, next Monday, I'm going to kind of do a little like a thing on stream about how I'm planning on changing up the stream. So if you care about that, mark it on your calendars. Anyways, thank you for watching the little update video. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. I always like to know how you are doing, or critique what you're thinking about what I'm saying, right? If you have, this is what this streamer's doing about their YouTube streams, this is what this creator's doing about their multi-streams. Yeah, feel free to let me know now, or feel free to come over in a week when you have another big idea about it, and then let me know, and critique and criticism and things like that. Whatever you got, I want to hear from you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.